everybody, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel, and today's doll of the day is a Resin BJD recast I acquired a few years ago through AliExpress. Like many collectors, I have been fascinated with the resin ball-jointed dolls that I've seen on various YouTube channels. They are really pieces of art, and I was seriously thinking of going that route at one point and buying the real deal, spending big buckaroonies, okay? But I was hesitant because of the financial commitment, but also because I know from what I've researched, you tend to have to do some work to a lot of these dolls sometimes. For example, they don't always come with a face up and that sort of thing. So even though I know it's not a very popular opinion, I went ahead and purchased this recast from a company on AliExpress. Now, I have to say, the resin is really very cool. This is a hefty doll. She's very solid, but if you've seen the video, and I'll put a link to the original unboxing of her, and I've done probably a few other videos of her since then, she has issues with her stringing. She is way too tight, and even though I have laid her flat for years and tried to, get her to stretch out and stuff, she just really needs to be restrung. I mean, there's no getting around it. I feel like she's a project for somebody, and that somebody is not me. She needs to be restrung, in my opinion, and I feel like her face up is not quite right. If you see one of the pictures or a couple of the pictures, one of her eyebrows is a little lighter than the other, and even though I've done face ups on Blythe dolls before, she already has eyelashes on and everything, so if I were to try to do that with her, I'd have to, I don't know what I would do, really. I'd have to do something to protect the eyelashes because she would need to be sealed after I did anything to fix that eyebrow. So, yep, she is one of the dolls I have on eBay right now, needless to say. And she is a really pretty doll, but I had envisioned her to hang out with my other 16-inch dolls, like my Tonner dolls. And she is 16 inches. And like the little dress I have her in, which I'm selling with the doll, that actually is a dress that fits a Tonner, Ello and Wild, or Nema doll. But yeah, so this is part of my process for this year, going through my doll collection and seeing who stays and who goes. And I think she's a cute doll. I think she's a good doll for somebody who wants a project, who maybe is, like me, interested in the resin-style dolls, and maybe wants to do something to a doll, completely take it apart and go crazy with it. I'm more comfortable doing that with Blythe dolls, and this is kind of out of my wheelhouse and my comfort zone. So anyway, that's today's doll of the day. I'd love to know your opinions. Don't give me a hard time about the recast thing. Yeah, what can I say? Maybe I learned a hard lesson. I don't know. But I think, there is room for these types of dolls for people like me who just want to experiment before we move on and spend, $600+ for the real deal. And I guess that's it. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. As usual, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful dolly day. Bye-bye.